coming into this game, Ballmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli using the quick game. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Songopolitelli on the play action. Makes the catch. It's Perry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
4th down, Songopolitelli. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. JKS. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. They get through, and it's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
So UCLA's offense will now get its first chance with the football. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Trying to impose their will with the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Imaliava pucks it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Imaliava to throw for it on 4th. Turns it on in midfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be changing the route. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. It's Woods. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. 4th down, Iamaleava. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but once again, this offense moves the chains on 4th down to keep the drive alive. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Takes the easy one to the back, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Songapolatelli. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Wants to adjust the pattern. Play action, Iamaleava. That one comes out hot down the right side. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Throwing, Sangapolitelli. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Again, it's Sangapolitelli. Takes the easy completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Maybe some room here. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Grove. Knocked down for the tackle.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Play fake, Iamaleava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Woods. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Jaron Chiave Songapolatelli. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown!
So excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking left. With the catch, it's Ellis. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Ellis. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A little release to the back. Touchdown, UCLA! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field. But he was open. He never forgot about this running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The run inside. It's Marshall. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Owls with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Berkeley. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rowe. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
UCLA's head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Tonga Politelli, play action. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's strong. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Gives it on the option. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. JKS. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Cal! A great catch and run for 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Making side adjustments here. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. He's got it. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Iamaleava on the play action. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st down here for the offense. DB's right up on the receivers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sangapolatelli. There's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He might want another play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
On target over the middle. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hendricks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Sangapolatelli on the play action. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On the run, fires downfield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go play action with Fcfl. And the defense picks up a sack. Quarterback down at the 44. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Fcfl from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Throwing, Imaliava. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking downfield, it's Imaliava. Got his man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Gets the back moving. Imaliava dumps it off in the flats. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Got it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. A long way to go for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hendricks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Floats it out in space. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Again, it's Songo Politelli. Heaves it deep. He's got it down the left side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Jaron Kiave Songo Politelli. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Got his man out of the backfield. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. JKS going for 6. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, this has been such a positive experience. They brought this transfer wide receiver in for a reason. They needed him to bolster their wide receiving core and be a bigger piece of this offense.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Play action, Iamaleava. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bruins!
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Songo Politelli. That's caught. It's Thomas. Bulldozes his way through. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the...
Turning it on! Bust through behind his pad. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? They're working that left side. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. Pushed down for the tackle. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just have...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. 4th down, Sangapolatelli. He's got him this time. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Jaron Kiabe Sangapolatelli fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's